Hello students, I am Deepali Patil, your maths teacher from Sri Eknath Khadse Talent School, Muktai Nagar. In this section, we are going to study question number 2 of our exercise 6.2. Okay, so the question is given to us: if AE and F are points on the sides PQ and PR respectively of a triangle PQR, for each of the following cases state whether EF is parallel to QR. Okay, so if we have to going to find out the EF, if EF is parallel to EF is parallel to QR, then what we have to do actually, we have to show that the ratios of the triangle, okay, the ratios of the triangle must be equal. Okay, so first we have to find out the ratios. So for finding out the ratios, the values are also given to us. Okay, by using this value, find out if the ratios are equal, then we can say that EF is parallel to QR, and if the ratios are not equal, then we cannot say that EF is parallel to QR. Okay, so in this way find out. Okay, so here we are going to draw a triangle PQR first. Okay, so draw the triangle PQR, P, Q and R. Okay, so PQR is a triangle. E and F are the points. If we are joining these points, then we get EF. Okay, and we have to show that this EF is parallel to QR. Okay, so in first example, what is given to us? P is equal to 3.9 centimeter, EQ, PF and FR, all these are ratios are given to us. Okay, so first ratio, find out the first ratio. PE upon EQ is equal to, okay, PE is 3.9 centimeter and EQ is 3 centimeter. Okay, if we have to find out the value, then we have to multiply and divide numerator and denominator. Okay, multiply numerator as well as denominator by 10, we get 39 upon 30. Okay, and now divide this 39 by 30. Okay, so after taking this, after dividing 39 by 30, we get the answer as 1.3. Okay, now find out the second ratio. Okay, this ratio PE upon EQ is equal to PF upon FR. This ratio must be equal. Okay, if these ratios are equal, then and only then we can say that EF is parallel to QR. Okay, because we are going to use, okay, because we are going to use the which theorem we are going to use here, the converse of basic proportionality theorem. Okay, that theorem we are going to use in this example. Okay, now second ratio is what? PF upon FR. Okay, PF upon FR. Here PF is given to us 3.6 centimeter and FR is given to us 2.4 centimeter. Now again multiply and divide both the numerator and denominator by 10, we get 36 upon 24. Okay, and after dividing this by 12. Okay, now both these 36 and 24 are in the table of 12. So 12 2s are 24, 12 3s are 36, we get 3 by 2, and after dividing 3 by 2, we get 1.5 as answer. Okay, so from this both the PE upon EQ is 1.3 and PF upon FR is 1.5, means these both ratios are not equal, and therefore we can write it as PE upon EQ is not equal to PF upon FR. Okay, if these both ratios are not equal, then we can say that EF is okay, if these ratios are equal, then we can say that EF is parallel to QR. But see, these ratios are not equal, and that's why we can say that EF is not parallel to QR. So write down EF is not parallel, EF is not parallel to QR. Okay, here EF is not parallel to QR. So similar way, find out the ratios for second example and third example. It is easy now. Okay, only you have to find out the ratios. Okay, all the values are given to us, and after solving it, okay, after simplification, if you get P upon EQ is equal to PF upon FR, then we can say that EF is parallel to QR. Okay, so solve second and third example yourself. Now come to our next question, question number 3. Now come to our next question, question number 3. In figure, this figure is given to us. In this figure, if LM is parallel to CB, see this LM is parallel to this CB, and this LN is parallel to CD, prove that AM upon AB, okay, AM upon this AB is equal to AN upon this whole side AD. Okay, so we have already seen this type of corollary in previous section. Okay, so this figure is given to us. Okay, so if LM is parallel to CB, okay, LM is parallel to CB, then we have to consider this triangle ABC. Okay, by basic proportionality theorem, we are going to consider the triangle. Okay, if in triangle the line is parallel to third side of the triangle, okay, if a line drawn is parallel to third side of a triangle, then we can use the basic proportionality theorem there. Okay, so in this triangle ABC, LM is parallel to CB, so in this triangle we are going to use the basic proportionality theorem. Okay, in second triangle ADC. Okay, in this triangle ADC, only in this triangle ADC, this ln is parallel to this CD. So again we are going to use the basic proportionality theorem here. Okay, and by using these two theorem we have to find out that AM upon AB is equal to AN upon AD. Okay, so first use basic proportionality theorem for this both triangle. Okay, so write down here, in triangle ABC, in triangle ABC, LM is parallel to CB. Okay, see, LM is parallel to CB is given to us. Okay, see, this LM is parallel to CB is given to us. In this triangle ABC, we are going to use the basic proportionality theorem, and therefore by basic proportionality theorem, if the line LM is parallel to CB, third side of a triangle, then the ratios are equal. Okay, if line is parallel, okay, if we have given that the line is parallel to third side of a triangle, then we can use the ratios must be equal. Okay, if side is parallel, then ratios are equal. If ratios are equal, then side must be parallel. Okay, so here LM is parallel to CB is given to us, and therefore ratios must be equal here. So which ratios are here then? AM upon MB is equal to AL upon LC. These ratios are equal. So write down AM upon MB is equal to, because we are going to consider this triangle, and therefore AL upon LC. So जो भी उसकी साइड से उसका रेशियोज, ओके, जो साइड से जो डिवाइड हो गई साइड से उनका रेशियोज क्या होगा फिर इक्वल. ओके, मीन्स दिस रेशियोज आर मस्ट बी इक्वल. ओके, एंड विच थ्योरम we have used here basic proportionality theorem. So write down, give the reasons are must. Okay, so give the reason since by basic proportionality theorem, or you can simply write BPT, by basic proportionality theorem. Okay, so we have used the basic proportionality theorem here. Again in triangle ADC. Okay, so write down, in triangle ADC, here ln is parallel to CD. This ln is parallel to CD. Okay, and if this ln is parallel to CD, then we can use again basic proportionality theorem. Okay, so ratios must be equal. Which ratios? AN upon ND is equal to AL upon LC. So write down, AN upon ND is equal to AL upon LC. These ratios are must be equal, and since by BPT. Okay, since by BPT, I am writing BPT here, but you must have to write basic proportionality theorem. Okay, because they if you are going to write BPT, then they cut your marks. Okay, so write down BPT. Okay, so give it equation number first, and this as equation number 2. Okay, so from equation 1 and 2, now observe the equation 1 and 2. Okay, observe equation 1 and 2. See, AL upon LC, and in this equation again AL upon LC means RHS are equal. If RHS are equal, then we can say that LHS must be equal. So write down here, from equation 1 and 2, from equation 1 and 2. Okay, so if RHS are equal, then we can say that LHS must be equal. So from equation 1 and 2 we can write it as AM upon MB is equal to AN upon ND. Okay, so from equation 1 and 2 we get AM upon MB is equal to AN upon ND. Okay, now we have these ratios. Okay, we have these ratios must be equal. So see, AM upon MB. So see, in this numerator AM is present, but if in denominator we need AB. Okay, in this side AN is present, but we need AD. Okay, so what we have to do? Okay, so for getting the for finding out the ratio, okay, for finding out these ratios we have to take the reciprocal of these. Okay, so write down, taking reciprocal. Why we are going to take? You see, taking reciprocal हमें क्यों ले रहे हैं वो हम बाद में आपको पता चल जाएगा. ओके, सो टेकिंग रेसिप्रोकल. ओके, सो फर्स्ट टेक द रेसिप्रोकल वी गेट MB अपॉन AM is equal to ND upon AN. Okay, so MB upon AM is equal to ND upon AM. Okay, so now add 1 to both sides. Okay, now add 1 to both sides. So write down here, adding 1 to both sides. Okay, why we are going to take this? We're adding 1 to both sides. Okay, first we are going to take reciprocal because we need AB and AD. Okay, so first take the reciprocal, then add 1 to both sides. Okay, after adding we get this AB. See how, write down, adding 1 to both sides we get MB upon AM plus 1 is equal to ND upon AN plus 1. Okay, MB upon AM plus 1 is equal to ND upon N plus 1, and therefore now they take the cross multiplication, we get MB plus AM upon this AM is equal to ND plus AN upon this AN. Okay, now see this MB plus AM, see MB, this MB plus this AM means what? Our whole side AB. Okay, MB, the addition of MB plus AM means what? This whole side AB. So MB plus AM is AB, and this ND plus AN is what? Our AD. Okay, so write down here, therefore AB upon AM is equal to AD upon AN. Okay, this is nothing but MB plus AM. Okay, this MB plus AM is nothing but our side AB. Okay, because our AB is nothing but the addition of this AM and MB. Okay, and our AD is nothing but addition of AN and ND. Okay, so we get the whole side AB and AD, but we need AM upon MB is equal to AN upon ND. So again we have to take, and we get as AB upon MB AM is equal to AD upon N. So we have to take again reciprocal. So write down, taking reciprocal we get, so take the reciprocal, we get AM upon AB is equal to what? Then AN upon AD. Okay, and this is our proof. Okay, so this is our proof. So first using basic proportionality find out the ratios. Okay, and then after finding out the ratios we get one and equation from equation 1 and 2. LHS must be equal. Okay, now for finding out AB and AD. Okay, so if we have to we have to obtain this AB and AD, then we have to take the reciprocal. Okay, then add 1 to both side. Okay, after adding 1 to both side we get numerator. Okay, we get this numerator as AB and AD. Okay, and after getting AB and AD, we do not need of this AB upon AM and AD upon AN, so take again reciprocal, we get this. Okay, so in this way this is our question number 3. Now come to next question. Now come to our next question, question number 4. In figure, this figure is given to us DE parallel to AC. See, this DE parallel to AC means, okay, if this DE parallel to AC, then we have to take this whole triangle ABC. Okay, because this DE parallel to AC. So we have to use this triangle ABC. Okay, if DE parallel to AC is given to us, then we can use the basic proportionality theorem in this figure. Okay, in this example. So if DE parallel to AC, then ratios must be equal. Okay, lines are parallel given to us, then we have to then we get ratios must be equal. Okay, ratios must be equal. So if this DE parallel to AC, so this DE line divide this BC side and this AB side. Okay, in point D and E. Okay, so take the ratios for this D and E point only, means BE and EC. Okay, like this, and BD and AD like this. Okay, this F point is not there. Okay, this is for another triangle. Okay, in triangle ABC, this DE parallel to AC is given to us, means only we have to think about this D and E point. Okay, so ratios are like this, BE upon EC and BD upon AD like this. And then DF parallel to AE. Okay, this DF parallel to AE given to us, means for this triangle only. Okay, means ABE. For this ABE triangle only, DF is parallel to AE given to us. Okay, there is no need of this AC line then. So if DF parallel to AE, then only we have to think about this E and D and F point. Okay, so we have to get the ratios as BF upon FE is equal to BD upon AD. Okay, so use the basic proportionality theorem for this triangle again. Okay, so write down in triangle. Okay, so first triangle we have to take it as ABE. In triangle ABE. Okay, in triangle ABE, what is given to us? This DF parallel to AE given to us. Okay, this DF parallel to AE. So if a line is parallel to third side of a triangle, then the ratios must be equal. So therefore the ratios are BF upon FE. Okay, BF upon FE is equal to BD upon AD. BD upon AD. Okay, so this is our equation number first, and reason is since by BPT. Okay, which theorem we have to use here? We have to use basic proportionality theorem. Okay, because DF parallel to A is given to us, and if the lines are parallel, then the ratios must be equal. Okay, now take the second triangle ABC, because in this triangle DE parallel to AC is given to us. Now in triangle ABC, DE parallel to AC is given to us. This DE parallel to AC, if the lines are equal, if the lines are parallel, then the ratios must be equal. So which ratios? We have to think about only this D and E point now. Okay, so ratios are BE and AC. So BE upon AC is equal to what? Then BD upon AD. Okay, this BD upon AD. BD upon AD. This is our equation number 2, and reason is what? Then since by BPT. Okay, so we have used BPT here and we get equation 1 and 2. Okay, so now observe this equation 1 and 2. Okay, in equation 1 and 2, RHS are equal here. Okay, again RHS are equal, so we can say that LHS must be equal. So write down here from equation 1 and 2. From equation 1 and 2, what we get it as BF upon FE. Okay, write down BF upon FE is equal to BE upon EC. Okay, we get it as BF upon FE is equal to BE upon EC, and this we have to prove here. Okay, and this is what we have to prove here. Okay, so BF upon FE is equal to what? Then BE upon EC. So this is our question number 4. Now come to next question, question number 5. Now come to our next question, question number 5. In this question, what is given to us? See, the diagram is given to us. Okay, DE parallel to OQ. See this DE. Okay, this is our D point here. Okay, this DE parallel to OQ means in this triangle. Okay, only we have to think about this triangle POQ. In this triangle, in triangle POQ, only DE parallel to OQ given to us. Okay, so if DE parallel to OQ given, then ratios must be equal. Okay, and DF parallel in this second triangle POR, this DF parallel to OR given to us, and what we have to show this EF. Okay, this EF is parallel to this QR. Okay, this EF, see, EF line is here, the EF line, this triangle is formed here. Okay, this is our EF line. Okay, this EF line, okay, this EF line is parallel to QR. Okay, so if we have to show this EF parallel to QR, then we have to find out the ratios. Okay, ratios, the which ratios we have to find out? The ratios which point E and F divide the line. Okay, means what? See here, in this triangle PQR, point E divide PQ and point F divide PR. Okay, so ratios are formed like this: PE upon EQ and PF upon FR. Okay, so PE upon EQ is equal to PF upon FR. If we get this, then we can say that then and only then we can say that this EF is must be parallel to QR. Okay, so first we have to find out the ratios. Okay, so the things which we have given, using that things and using basic proportionality, first find out the ratios. Okay, so write down in triangle POQ. Okay, in this triangle POQ, what is given to us? This DE parallel to OQ. So write down DE parallel to OQ is given to us. Okay, so if DE parallel to OQ given to us, then ratios must be equal. Which ratios? See, जिस लाइन को D और E पॉइंट ने डिवाइड किया है, ओनली वी हैव टू टेक द रेशियोज. ओके, D और E पॉइंट जहाँ पे हमें डिवाइड हो रहा है, देखो यहाँ पे D पॉइंट डिवाइड कर रहा है PO लाइन को. ओके, सो वी हैव टू टेक द रेशियोज लाइक दिस PD upon DQ, और E पॉइंट यहाँ PQ को डिवाइड कर रहा है, सो वी हैव टू राइट PE upon EQ. ओके, सो PD parallel to OQ means what? PE upon EQ is equal to PD upon DO. This is our equation number 1, and which theorem we have to use? By BPT. Okay, which theorem we have to use? BPT. Okay, so हमने BPT का यूज़ करके क्या लिखा है फिर? The line PO divided by D point and write PQ divided by E point, and the ratios are like this: PD upon DO and P upon EQ. Okay, so P upon EQ is equal to PD upon DO, first equation. Now in is another triangle POR. Okay, because the lines the lines which are given to us that contain in only this POR triangle and POQ triangle. So use this. In triangle POR, again DF parallel to OR is given to us. Okay, so if this DF parallel to OR, then we can say that the ratios must be equal. Which ratios then? This PF upon FR is equal to PD upon OD. Okay, like this. So write down PF upon FR is equal to PD upon DO. This is our equation number 2, and reason is what? Then since by BPT. Okay, since by BPT. So say by using BPT in triangle POQ, we get PE upon EQ is equal to PD upon DO, and by using BPT again we in triangle POR we get PF upon FR is equal to PD upon DO. Okay, if the lines are parallel, then ratios must be equal, and if we get the ratios, okay, if we get the ratios, then the line must be parallel. Okay, so see, from equation 1 and 2, again RHS are equal. Okay, again RHS are equal, and therefore we can say that LHS must be equal. So write down from equation 1 and 2, from equation 1 and 2 we get it as PE upon EQ is equal to PF upon FR. ओके, PE upon EQ, ये कौन से PE upon EQ, ये कौन से ट्राइंगल के? PQR ट्राइंगल के रेशियोज है. सी, E and F point divide PQ and PR line. Okay, in the ratio PE upon EQ is equal to PF upon EQ. From equation 1 and 2 we get it as PE upon EQ is equal to PF upon FR. Means what? E and F point. Okay, E and F point, this line E up divide this PQ and PR line in the same ratios. Okay, if the line divide the lines of a triangle in the same ratio, then we can say that the line must be parallel to QR, and therefore this EF must be parallel to QR because these ratios are satisfied here. So write down, therefore EF is parallel to QR. Okay, and therefore EF is parallel to QR, and this is the statement of which theorem? Then converse of BPT. Okay, if the ratios are equal, then we get lines are parallel, means this is the converse of BPT. So write down here, since by converse of BPT, since by converse of BPT. Okay, so by using converse of BPT we get, if the ratios are equal, okay, we get from equation 1 and 2 ratios are equal, and therefore if the ratios are equal, then we can say that the lines must be parallel. Okay, if the lines are parallel, then we get the ratios equal, and if we get ratios are equal, then we can say that the lines must be parallel. So this is all about our question number 5. Thank you.